If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. These are messages from Finesse2tymes, I believe after the incident in Fort Worth, Texas. I ain't gonna lie, right now, it's best motherfuckers leave me alone. I'm fighting CPS about my youngest daughter and my oldest daughter. And my middle daughter mama just died. So now I'm about to have to learn how to be a single parent and don't know shit because I ain't had nobody. Can't call my mama. I don't want nothing but some money and peace. Leave me alone, I'm telling you. Pressure bust pipes. I can feel a blessing coming. And I ain't talking about no money. I'm talking about the peace that money can't buy.
Man, who the fuck saying he gotta check in? Ain't none of you niggas real.
Hey, just bag him down.
Who is this?
I got it, ball. I got it, ball.
Hey, I'm ready to my tools, my nigga. Hey, look. Hey, look. If the money ain't straight, my nigga. Hey, come on, man. I'm a real nigga. Regular pussy.
Nigga ain't talking about shit. Tony on me. Big dog, brother. What the hell?
Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me. Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me.
Oh my God.
Nigga ain't gonna fuck with me. I ain't never checked in over the world.
Big Father.
Nigga got me fucked up.
Wait a minute, Big Father.
I'm going to jail.
Nah, you ain't going to jail, Big Father.
They gonna go to jail and check in. That's what a nigga gonna do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen.
Now, before I get into this demonstration, I need y'all to do me a favor real quick. Hit that like button right now because sometimes y'all be forgetting. Hit that like button right now. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now. Now let's get into this demonstration. So here it is. We got the brother Finesse2tymes, right? According to reports, he down there in Fort Worth, Texas at a strip club. And while trying to enter the strip club or while he was in the strip club, somebody told Finesse2tymes that he got to check in when he comes to Fort Worth, Texas. And as you can see by the video, Finesse2tymes wasn't going for that. You know, I'm talking about to the point where he jumped on a Lamborghini truck, I guess his truck, and I'm talking about like he was, you know, beating on his fist and everything like that, letting it be known like I ain't never checked in nowhere in the world. So I'm not finna check in now. And look, allow me to say this right here. I understand the check-in policy, but not the check-in policy. What you mean, hood educated? It's only one type of way to check in. No, it's two. And the one that I'm talking about that I understand is this right here. Let's say if I was to travel right now today to Chicago, Illinois. I have family down there that lives in Chicago, Illinois on the west side. So when I go down there, that's who I'm going to check in with. Now, if I didn't have any family down there, I'm talking about like blood relationship, I do still have ties to the almighty unknown vice lords. And I'm talking about like good brothers. I'm not talking about the gang bangers. I'm not talking about the people that are out there, you know, still killing people. Even though they still unknowns, but they righteous brothers. Not just the unknowns though, but the conservatives too. Travelers, foes, everybody that's up under the almighty Vice Lord Nation. I either know somebody that still lives in Chicago. I even know people up here that's from Chicago, where if I needed to go down there, I would check in with those people. And checking in is this right here, the one that I agree with. Hey, what's up, brother? I'm finna come to the city. Where should I go shopping at? Where them Italian beefs at? Where's the best clubs where I ain't got to worry about getting shot, stabbed, beaten, robbed, and all that type of stuff at? Should I come and hang with y'all right now? Or are you guys in war with somebody? You know, should I hang around the hood, or where should I go hang out at? Where is it dangerous at? Where should I not, kick it with? And I'm just speaking from experience, y'all, because, throughout my life, I done went back and forth from Minnesota to Chicago. And I remember one time we went to some brothers' neighborhoods. And, these is the Lord's, right? So we get down there, we got Minnesota plates and everything like that, but we plug with these brothers. And the first thing out Lord's mouth was, hey, bruh, I don't think y'all need to be around here. Them boys just came through here and did a 3-car drive-by. It's hot. We at war. You ain't got to tell us twice. You understand? We understand what war means. We understand that if we even get caught talking to this brother, that we are a part of the war. So as soon as he gave us the heads up, we got up out of there. We got away from the neighborhood. They at war over there. So those type of check-ins is what I understand. So the other check-in that I'm talking about is this right here. Let's say if I went to Fort Worth, Texas, and I wanted to get inside a strip club. I get up in the strip club. I'm talking about, hey, you know what I'm saying? They got them, man, they doing their thing. The girls out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing dollars. And then the gang come up on me and they say, hey, check it out. Hey, hood educated, man, we see you in the city, man. We appreciate you for coming down here. Hey, man, how you brothers doing, man? What's going on? Yeah. Hold on, hood. Hold on. You got to check in. I got to check in. Yeah, you got to check in. Okay, all right, I'm checking in right now, man. Hey, I'm in y'all city, man. Hey, y'all take care. I'm over here with these girls, man. No, hood. It don't work like that. We need some money. And we need to know where you at, what hotel rooms you at, where you at in the city, what cars you driving. No, I can't do that type of checking in. That's the type of checking in that these guys be trying to run on these rappers. They make them pay them because these so-called guys that make them check in, they give the rappers the illusion that, hey, look, we're trying to protect you. Okay? We don't want nobody to harm you. You in our city. It is very dangerous down here. So we want to protect you. Give us some money. We will protect you. Make sure nothing will happen to you. Let us know where you are, where you located at, what hotel you in, what house you in, so that we can secure that. We just want to make sure that you are okay, hood educated. And you will be a damn fool to give them all that type of information. Because what happens is, while they talking about they trying to keep you safe, they be the main one robbing you. They be the main one taking you for your money. So if I ever go somewhere and they tell me, hey, check in. Hey, hood educated. Man, you in the city. You got to check in. I'm going to say, all right. 911. Hey, yeah. For some reason, some guys is telling me that I got to check in. Well, I guess they want to be my security and stuff like that. No, they're not legal. No, they don't have like security jackets and stuff like that. They don't even have a company. I believe these guys are gang members. Yeah, I might need some help. You see? And so when the police come, I'm going to say, yeah, them right there. He told me to check in. He told me to check in. She was with him. Yep, her too. She wanted me to check in too. And he, the one that just ran out the back right there, went in the back, he wanted me to check in too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm real security. Look, say what you want to say. One thing that I understand about gang members and gang bangers and people that's living that underworld, all that illegal stuff, they can't stand the police. They hate the police. I'm talking about the police is like the plague to them. They can't stand them. And when they know you will call the police, 9 times out of 10, they'll leave you alone. They will leave you alone. They won't even, they'll be like, man, nah, leave. Look, let me tell y'all something. When I was young and I used to be in the hood, I'm talking about like, we like this here. I'm talking about we're not playing no games. Like we with the gunplay, fight, stab, shoot, spit on each other, pee, whatever. Like we was with it, right? But it was always 1 or 2 people in the hood that we knew would call the police. And you know what we did? Avoided them like the plague. Bruh, don't walk on her grass, bruh. She gonna call the law. Bruh, quit cut. Why y'all keep cutting through there, man? Y'all know she gonna call the police. Quit cutting through her house like that. She already done told us. Hey, bruh, look. Whatever you do not stand on that corner down there. Because Mr. Rogers, man, he called the police on us all the time, man. So don't go over there. Because Mr. Rogers, look, the police and gangbangers, please. Them boys be running from the police, throwing their guns and all type of stuff, trying to get away. You see what I'm saying? So, look, check in. I'm finna show you who I'm finna check in with. I'm finna check in with the Fort Worth Police Department. Hey, yeah, I'm down here in y'all city. yeah, I'm down here. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful city. Matter of fact, I'm at the strip club over here. Yeah. I think y'all need to get down here because somebody else told me I need to check in with them. And they ain't even police. Yeah. Say what you want to say. As far as Finesse2tymes, like getting on the car and all that old type of stuff, I understand like being that he is street. You know what I'm saying? And he feels like, you know what I'm saying, that he got to protect his reputation. And he got to protect, himself being respected in the streets. That won't allow him to check in. If he check in, he a coward. He's soft. It don't end there. Everywhere he go throughout the United States, people going to be saying, oh, he checked in to them down there. Hey, we need our money too. Hey, come check in. So the best thing that he can do is protect his honor, protect his ego, protect his pride, protect his reputation. Standing on the car, letting it be known, hey man, I ain't paying nothing. And yelling it loud so that everybody can hear. And now the world hear. I'm not checking in nothing. And a lot of people say, well, he jumped on the car, he causing a scene. He got security next to him and that's why he talking tough like that. That's what they get paid for, to protect him. You don't see nobody ran up and did nothing. And I'm not saying that I want somebody to do something, but you ain't see that. They seen that security out there. Yeah, they seen them boys out there with them pistols. Yeah, that's security out there with bulletproof vests and pistols and stuff like that. Yeah, you should be able to be like, yeah, man, look, I got real security. But allow me to say this right here before I depart. This one thing that I don't agree with the second portion of checking in when gangs and street guys try to extort you and stuff like that. Y'all be so quick. When y'all see a brother who done made it, up out the gutter, y'all want to take something from him. Y'all want to extort him. But it's peoples in your community. I'm talking about to the gangbangers all throughout the United States of America. It's peoples in your community that make millions of dollars every year. And you have yet to confront them. You have yet to walk into that store that's on the corner, that's selling liquor, that's selling poison, and say, hey man, y'all been in the community, man, for 10 years, man, for a whole decade. Y'all done made millions off of the community. Y'all ain't gonna build a park. Y'all ain't gonna build no basketball hoops. Y'all ain't gonna put none of that money back in the community. Y'all just gonna take all these African American dollars that we spent with y'all and sent y'all kids to college and bought you that nice fancy house you living in, the nice fancy car that you and your wife drive in. Bought your kids a car. You see, you ain't gonna do nothing for the black community. Nah, I ain't gonna do nothing for you guys. I'm a bloodsucker. I come into your community and make millions upon millions. And I suck you for all your money, suck you dry for all of it, and go spend it with my people. You see? Why y'all don't run up on them people and tell them to check in? That's all I want to know. Like, why don't y'all run up on them people who is raping the black community? Economically. Why y'all don't run up on them and tell them to check in? Y'all scared? I don't understand it. And for those of you who grew up and is growing up in the ghettos across America, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Why y'all don't go to those stores and say, hey man, you need to check in. You been here 2 years. I done calculated how much money you done made in 2 years. You need to check in. Listen, if that's your neighborhood, because you claiming it. You telling every other black person that come into this neighborhood, this is our hood. Listen, you got shot for the hood. You done went to jail for the hood. A lot of your homeboys done died for the hood. A lot of your homeboys is in jail for the rest of their life for the hood. So I get it. That's your hood. You willing to die for it. You willing to kill for it. I get it. And when somebody that is black come into your neighborhood that's not a part of your neighborhood, you willing to kill them, rob them, beat them, spit on them, scratch them, stab them, body slam them, kill them. You willing to do all that to them. Make them check in. You willing to do all that to them. But what about the person that's in your hood right now? Making millions of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Why do you ignore him? He's not from your hood. She's not from your hood. They don't even look like you. Why aren't you confronting them? Why are you not going to them and saying, hey, check in? Why? But when you see your brother or your sister, you just get built up with anger and frustration, and you upset, and they don't belong over here, and they from over there, and the person that's running them stores in your community, they ain't from the hood. They from over there too. Why aren't you confronting them? But you want to confront me if I come there. You see how stupid gang banging is and calling the neighborhood yours when you ain't really standing on no real business? But the main thing you want to do is just harm one of your own people. And the cold-blooded part about all of that is this right here. If you gang bangers and you so-called street niggas, if y'all were to go to these businesses and say, hey, look, check this out. You've been here for some time. You need to start doing something for the community, something productive, something righteous for our community, because you've been here for a minute. 9 times out of 10, them people probably will say, you know what, you're right. You are absolutely right. I done made all this money. I done made millions of dollars from you people. So you're right. Here, let's let's do something. Let's create something. Let's make something happen. Right? They might. But then again, they might call them police on your ass, and that's why you scared. So that right there, that just tells me, and that should tell everybody that's paying attention to this channel. When you come across this bullshit, when people running up on you like that, call the police. Look, that type of shit is hard for me. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't did it yet. But just even thinking about it, like, because I'm from the streets, like, it would be hard for me to be like, if somebody came and confronted me and I was like, damn, I gotta call the police. I supposed to do that. I supposed to call the lords. Hey, look, check this out, man. Bring that thing, bruh. No, bring your thing. I got my, bring yours. Because we're gonna have to lay some people down. I'm accustomed to that. I'm used to that. You see what I'm saying? That's how I grew up. But to call the police on somebody, that'd be tough for me. But one thing I understand is that calling the police is gonna get these niggas up off me. They don't like the police. They terrified of the police. And not only that, that is the right thing to do. Because if I don't call the police, I'm gonna end up killing something. They gonna end up killing me. It's gonna end up turning into a gang war or just, you know, a war between me and somebody else. Every time we see each other, we trying to kill each other. I done lived that life before. I'm tired of that life. I'm done with that. So for everybody that's watching this channel right now, listen, stop taking the law into your hand. Like what Finesse did, I understand it, but I don't agree with it. Because they could have shot his ass off that Lamborghini if they wanted to. It's not hard to, you know, he'd have been laying down. All that yelling, screaming, and all that old type of stuff. Yeah, he's still on business, but it would have been over with. It's done. We'd have been talking about here lies Finesse2tymes, who was arguing on top of a Lamborghini truck, and they shot him 500 times. And he died on the scene. All over an argument because somebody told him to check in. I don't want to be like that. I don't want, you know, nobody else to be like that. So call the police on their ass. You go to a neighborhood, them guys, somebody say, hey man, what's up? What you doing over here? All right, you right. I shouldn't be. You cool. All right. 911. Yeah, they confronted me, telling me I can't walk in the free country. Man told me I couldn't even walk down the street. You see what I'm saying? I'm coming over here to see my auntie, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with this gang banging ass shit. Yeah, it was him, and him. All of them. Yeah, them. Think they got guns too. Stop running up on people talking about some check in. Who are you? You don't run nothing. You think you run something. You got the illusion in your mind. Think that that's your neighborhood. What do you own in it? Nothing. You don't own nothing in your neighborhood, but it's yours. Listen, the clothes you got on your back, that's yours. You own it. The car you drive, that's yours. You own it. If you ain't paying no lease or making monthly payments, because that car ain't even yours. Stop making them payments and see what happens. My point I'm trying to get to, the point that I'm trying to make with you young brothers that's out there that's claiming these neighborhoods that y'all dying for and killing for and going to jail for and all that. Brother, y'all don't own that neighborhood. It's not yours. You can say it all you want to. You can believe it all you want to. You can die for it. You can kill for it. You can do all that type of stuff for it. Because you done bought into the illusion that this is your neighborhood. It's not your neighborhood. It's not. You don't own nothing. Somebody else own it. You're not going to, when you get killed, shot, whatever, however you die, they not going to bury you in your neighborhood. You're going to get buried somewhere else. And possibly when you go get buried, you're going to be buried in the same graveyard with the people that you've been trying to kill. They going to be buried there too. So, look, get out of that illusion believing that this is your neighborhood. And this is my city and all this old type of stuff. You don't own nothing. It's not yours. Now look, as far as Finesse2tymes go, listen, brother, you've been going through a lot. I'm talking about a lot. And I would advise you or some of the elites that you got around you, man, to sit you down, man, and get to an understanding and start doing something else productive with your time. Because, listen, standing on that car like that and yelling like that, you done created some enemies, whether you want to believe it or not. And the reason why I say you created some enemies is because of this right here. Whoever you was talking to, whoever tried to tell you to check in, got embarrassed that night. And that's one thing you can't do to a gangster. You can't embarrass them in front of the public. You can't embarrass them in front of people that look up to them. You can't embarrass them in what they so-called hood. You can't do that. Because embarrassing a gangster comes with deadly consequences. So, yeah, keep riding with your security. Keep riding in them bulletproof things. But instead of like embarrassing people like that, be conservative enough to sit down and have a dialogue. Instead of putting your life at risk, your child's mother's life at risk, and your security's life at risk. Because understand something. When them bullets get to flying, security is human beings. They got family that they got to go to at night. Do you really think that they going to put their life on the line for you? Do you really think that they going to jump in front of a bullet for you? If you do, Finesse2tymes, you sadly mistaken. Once them Dracos and them Fullies and all that type of stuff, them buttons get to going off, them boys running for cover. And your ass will be laid out on top of a Lamborghini truck while they firing back. While you sitting on the truck dying just listening to all the gunfire. You don't want that. And I'm sure your security and your family don't want that. So, use your mind, brother. Because that ain't it. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.